services. Let's go first to Alice Porter, who is in Reading. Hi there. Well, I think the empty station behind me says it all. I mean, it's really been like a ghost town all day. And when I've been speaking to commuters, many of them are actually quite sort of jovial about it and sort of saying, oh, you know, I looked ahead and yes, there's fewer trains, but it's been all right. But I think that is going to change throughout the week. I think today there's lots of good weather, isn't there? I think a lot of people, if they can work from home, have taken this as a nice opportunity to be at home. Of course, not everybody can do that. But this isn't just a one-day strike. This is one of 3 days, and that's actually going to have a knock-on effect throughout the week. There's been a revised timetable from yesterday all the way through to Sunday, and so I think I think feeling that you can perhaps be at home and not have to go into work, I think that feeling will start to change. Certainly by Saturday, I think people will be really frustrated they're not able to go about their normal day. I mean, this station is the second biggest interchange outside of London. I mean, normally we'd see about 700 trains coming through here. At the moment, they're operating at about 13 trains an hour, and I think if you mark, those can't see behind me, but we've got more staff working here than passengers. I mean, I was speaking with some of them earlier, and many sort of saying that they understand the frustration to a degree from some people who are out protesting, but I think many of them feel that this is going to negatively impact, because this is going to be so many passengers who are disrupted, not just here in Reading, but of course this is such a major connection onto London, and then of course if you go onto London today, you're going to be hit by the tube strikes as well. Well, let's cross now to our Scottish reporter, Davie Donaldson, who's in Linlithgow for us. What's the situation like north of Hadrian's Wall?
Well, it's certainly worse, there's no doubt about that, because we've only got 1 in 10 trains running here and only 5 routes operating across Scotland. Surprise, surprise, they're all in the central belt between Edinburgh and Glasgow and around the Glasgow and Edinburgh area. So, yeah, I mean, things are going not too bad. I mean, there's 2 trains an hour between Glasgow and Edinburgh, so that's certainly helping people. But I think, you know, a lot of people have decided just to say, do you know what, I'm just going to work from home if they can. Obviously, that's not the case for everyone, but certainly that's what a lot of people have decided to do. Earlier on, I got the train to Edinburgh just to see what it was like. I have to say, it wasn't particularly busy at all. Very, very quiet indeed. And Edinburgh Waverley Station, eerily quiet. Never seen it like that in all the time I've seen the station during my lifetime, so that was quite something. But yeah, people just trying to go about their business, but obviously when you've only got 2 trains an hour, it makes it extremely difficult. I was on the picket line as well and spoke to the RMT. They're obviously within the rights to picket and obviously to strike. They say that it's not all just about pay, it's also about, the safety of the railway lines. So that's something that they're highlighting as well, and say that they're happy to get back down to negotiations at any time, day or night, they said to me. While I was there, of course, Anna Salwa, the Scottish Labour leader, visited the picket line, probably against Sir Keir Starmer's wishes, so we'll wait and see how that one pans out. But yeah, looking ahead to tonight, last train leaving Edinburgh at 5:30 tonight, and I'm not sure that a lot of people would wait till then to try and get that last train. I think a lot of people will be looking to try and get an earlier train, just in case the unthinkable happens and there's another cancellation. Looking ahead to tomorrow, there's going to be some signalling issues, so that's going to have to go back on. A lot of the manual stations have to be physically turned back on, so that's going to cause delays in the morning. And then tomorrow night at Murrayfield, a massive concert there. The Eagles are playing at Murrayfield, so a lot of people are concerned about how they're going to get in, and more importantly, how they're going to get home.